talk to you about, and it is the mindset when you are a single woman, okay? And I actually talked a little bit about this in my previous video, but I focus more on the belief system, on the beliefs, and how we are reflecting that in our reality without realizing, right? So it's very, very important to get into your belief system, become aware of it, and see what's going on there, so you can actually change everything around you, and by changing your thoughts. Okay, so that's what I talked about in my previous video, but today I just really wanted to focus on our day-to-day mindset as single women, like day-to-day things we do, day-to-day things we have, and we don't really see it as little good things in our life. Yeah, we already think we should be like 5 steps ahead and doing this and that and be at that level, and this is what I understood. No matter, like literally no matter what level you are, no matter how much you've already achieved, your brain will always be looking towards the next step. Okay, if you are a high achieving person, you are always looking what's next, and this is where we get lost. This is where we lose the sense of reality, the sense of our life being good right now. Once we change that energy, once we change that mindset, like everything is gonna change, like everything around you is gonna change. Like this is just how it works, and I've seen it happening so many times, even like a tiny bit, even to some small extent, you know, the moment you let go of expectation of yourself, and you might think like you failed somewhere on the way because you are where you are and you should have been somewhere else, which is totally not true. Everything that happened for a reason, and everything that's happening for you right now has a purpose, has its purpose. So ladies, check where you are right now and write down all the things you are grateful for. It's a lot more than just gratitude list. It's you seeing it with your heart actually, that this is what you're gonna be so grateful for a long time, and this is what you're gonna be missing when you go to the next step of your life, next stage of your life. For example, you probably already know this, but your freedom. I mean, how amazing it is. You can make this is just you making a decision for yourself, just you making a decision what you are doing next, and like no one else. It's just you making that decision. What is it that you would not exchange, you would not change for anything else right now? Any that could be anything about your life, you know. I really encourage you to actually do this self-reflection, because it's just gonna empower you. It's all about like trusting that you are on the right track, you're on the right path, you do the right things every single day for you to take yourself to the next step. But that's not to say that you should be wanting to be there already and not appreciating the moment. And I think that's the most important thing to realize right now, that even though you want your next stage, I'm sure you want this pandemic to end, you want to be doing things, and you want to, you know, maybe something is like blocking you, maybe some restrictions are blocking you, and you already want to be in the future, so it's all normal again. But I guarantee you that there is something so valuable in that moment, even in the middle of those restrictions, or even in the middle of the situation that you're in, whatever, that you will lose when you're in the next step, and you will think like, damn, at least back then I had this and that, I had time for this and that, or whatever that might be. That's the thing, like there's always something that we want to improve, or there's always something that's missing, there's always something that we know fully embracing and being grateful for, and those things like constantly change. There are new things, you know, your mind is changing, your opinions are changing, and then like, yeah, and then you realize this was so good, I didn't even know how good this was. I know I was like upset about other stuff, and this is why I was taking it all on this other thing, and I was complaining, but in fact no, this was so good, this was such a good living, you know. And it doesn't matter I maybe didn't have enough money for this, didn't have enough money for that, but then it's all about what you spend that money on. You were making a choice and it was your choice, and it's fine, you know. It's just like little things like that makes such a huge difference. I see it in my life right now, that it's all about choice. Like, it's all about, I choose every day where my energy goes to, what do I spend time on, what do I spend my money on, what things I do in a day that gonna build up for where I want to go. And as long as you move towards that direction step by step, that's all you need. Okay, that's all you need. You just need to be moving step by step and enjoying the process, enjoying the fuck out of it. Okay, every single moment, enjoying it. And don't even think about like, oh, your clock is ticking, whatever, because the moment you think about yourself like this and that you're wasting time, or like, you know, you're not finding anyone, or like you're chasing some people, or like tindering through life, this is what is making you feeling like this. This is what is delaying you, actually, this thinking. The moment you change that and you're just like, oh, fuck, I'm so good in that moment every single day, and I don't need this chasing, I don't need even worry about whether I find someone or I don't find someone. I'm good either way. And the moment you do that, everything changes, and I guarantee that you will attract so many things in your life and so many people in your life, and you will be just surprised, like, whoa, when did that happen? Okay. Like, okay, like literally it's just the energy change in you that needs to happen. That's it. Okay, so that's it for today.